be on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. I forgot that I was supposed to be vlogging right when I got home because I was too busy doing my short form one and I just got overwhelmed and distracted. Also, it's kind of just been not a fun day for me. But we're in the bulk of what I was gonna do in the intro, which is meal prepping. Just finished my overnight oats. You can't really see it. Honestly, this is like a combination of one different recipe and like a few things that I just want to add in. So these are banana bread overnight oats. It has oats, obviously, milk, yogurt, but I specifically use plant-based strawberry yogurt, the Silk brand, because that's the only one that doesn't make my stomach hurt. Chia seeds, cinnamon, honey, vanilla extract, and then just mashed bananas, and I add protein powder into it. So today's Tuesday, which is why I made 3 of these boys. I've been doing my meal prepping on Tuesday. It's the only day I can really pull it off. And yeah, this is like the perfect amount to do at one time. I also only need one dinner because I'll be getting lunch at work this week, like for the whole office on Friday. So I'm gonna get what I want, and I have some leftover pasta for tomorrow. So I just made this for Thursday, even though this is probably enough for 2 days. This is garlic butter and herb steak bites over mashed potatoes with asparagus. I've never been a steak girly, but this is actually pretty good. The steak like butter sauce thing has Dijon mustard in it, and I actually really like the taste of the mustard on the steak. I feel like that's what kind of makes it okay for me. So in case you couldn't read the title, this is gonna be a productive week, kind of trying to get back into things as I have literally been sick again for the last month. I feel like if you watch my Instagram stories, if you don't, you definitely should. I'll put my Instagram right here. Also my TikTok right here if you want to see updates on there as well. If you watch my Instagram stories, or I think if you look at my community posts, or just kind of like my upload schedule in general, you'll see that it's kind of been chaotic, and I keep saying I'm sick, and it's literally because I've been constantly sick for months and months and months. I literally wasn't sick for like years. And when I went back to Louisiana in April when I was doing 75 soft, I got something for a little bit that just like had this lingering cough, and I guess it was just allergies, but it was just really long-term allergies that would not go away. I think I finally just started taking allergy meds in June and it started to clear up, but then when I went to Bali in July, I got Bali belly, and once I got over that, I was fine for like a couple weeks. And then last month I got a sinus infection, and that over the last like 30 days has turned into bronchitis, or was turning into bronchitis. So Wednesday and Thursday of last week, I was quite literally losing my ability to breathe. I felt like I was suffocating, like I couldn't sleep at night because I just felt claustrophobic in my own body. So that was really bad for a second, and yeah, I went to the doctor. They said it was turning into bronchitis. They got me some antibiotics, some steroids, and some cough medicine, and I just finished my last of my pills yesterday. So this is technically the first day I am like cleared. I still am not 100%. I don't know if you can kind of tell in my voice that like not all the way back. I'm still coughing. We are making progress. It's just like I'm still coughing. I'm still a little bit sniffly. I would like all of this to go away. I just want to be 100% healthy, but whatever. It's fine, honestly, because I am feeling better. I'm not feeling tired, and I feel like I can breathe again, which actually I'm very appreciative of now. So yeah, I will talk to you guys more in a second and kind of explain the game plan for this week. But first, we really have to tackle this kitchen, because this is what happens when you meal prep, even if it's just a couple days. This has been one of those really hard days where I feel like I don't have time for anything. As I said, I was sick last week. I ended up taking Friday off, and I was like really unproductive. The other days at work, I was just like half in, half out, because I kept thinking like, I'm fine, right? Like, it's been a month of me being sick. No way that I'm actually sick. I think I'm just being dramatic. So I kept trying to push through, and then just wasn't feeling up for it. So yeah, very half-assed week. It was also on my period. There was just a lot going on. So I kind of got backed up on paperwork. I think I said it in one of my other videos, but I'm back to being like the sole admin on my project, and I have no help again. So I'm doing everything. I'm doing all the paperwork, doing all the orientations, the badging, all of the groceries, all of the lunches, and it's a little overwhelming. I haven't done that since December, and I was not mentally well back then. All that being said, I kind of got backed up on paperwork last week. I spent all of today trying to get caught back up on the paperwork that I didn't finish last week. I maybe got about halfway there just for what I need to catch up on. So that means I haven't even done Mondays or Tuesdays, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have Wednesdays. So I'm stressed. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do my other work tasks that I had to do today, and I still have a few things that I need to do tonight, and it's 7. Like, I have the time. I'm just stressed. I don't know. I think I'm being dramatic, honestly. This is the thing about meal prepping. Like, it's really good, but it's also so stressful at the same time. It takes so much away from the day. I don't think I should be too stressed about it. Honestly, my plans for this week, like I said, I was going to explain. I want to use more so this Friday and Saturday to do a bunch of things that I've been putting off. I wasn't too concerned with the work week, and I'm not really gonna film much during this work week, because really what I'm doing right now is focusing on actual work, my job, just because I'm so far backed up on the paperwork and just kind of backed up on everything now. Everything else, like videos and chores and everything in my personal life, I'm good with right now. I'm just falling behind on work, so I do want to focus on work. I also have some kind of projects that I want to work on, like my declutter. Actually, since we're here, since we're talking about it, let's look through my October goals, because we're halfway through the month. I have done 6 goals, and I am on track for pretty much all of them. I did finish up OSHA 30. I did post a LinkedIn update celebrating OSHA 30, cleaning up the badging software. I don't know that I'm gonna do that this month. I think I just realized I have other stuff I need to focus on with work right now. I'm doing good with meal planning and prepping. I think I've probably tried 2 new recipes already. If not, I'm sure I'll make another one. And I haven't been to the gym to really work on overhead presses because I'm not gonna force myself to work out while I'm still recovering, but I should be going back by the end of this week. I haven't started the YouTube strategy, but I posted 2 videos in my themes, and I have 2 more that I need to do. The double date is still planned. I've read, I think, 2 books this month so far. I'm fairly sure I'm gonna finish 3. I have not written at all, but that is very much in my plans. Like, I desperately want to write. I have been doing gratitude, have been doing affirmations, probably gonna have a pumpkin carving night. I do really want to work on my declutter if I get any time, and I do want to sell my clothes this weekend. That's one of my goals for the week. So honestly, I feel like I'm pretty on track with my own life considering all of those things, and anything that's bigger picture or just like a tiny little stupid to-do list item that I haven't been able to get to, that's what I want to work on this weekend. I have cleaned my dishwasher filter on here, donate my clothes, clean out my car with everything that I have to donate in there, and just give it a car wash because it's so gross. Then I want to go to the library. I need to return my books and get some more. Then I want to go to Barnes & Noble because I have a gift card that I got for my birthday, and my mission is to get Mate by Ali Hazelwood because I highly doubt it's going to be in the library, and I loved Bride, so I really want to read that. And I think I might get Emily Henry's newest book too. That's the goal here, but I feel like if Bride and Mate are together, I'm just gonna end up buying both of them. So yeah, that's kind of the game plan, just these random little chore things. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna have time to get to my declutter at all. I think Thursday is going to be the defining day because I won't really be able to edit this video much yet. I guess I can, but I'm not gonna have a lot to edit, and I can film, but I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna want to do other things too. Who knows? But that's kind of all I have to say right now. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's been happening, because at some point I did try to make like a let's get back into it video, kind of a lock-in thing, but that was a couple weeks ago when I was still sick. I thought I was getting over it and I wasn't, and I could not manage to film and edit stuff. So besides my resets, it's been a lot of weeks without really any updates, and that's just because I've been dead. I have been a shell of myself. Oh, also something I didn't mention is I have have turned back around again, and I do think I want to get back on antidepressants. So I also want to call a psychiatrist sometime this week and try to get something scheduled. Honestly, I probably could do that right now. I might do it tonight, but if I'm being so straightforward, I just really want to shower. I feel kind of gross, and I need to wash my hair and shave, do all of it, and I just want to start getting settled for the night. It's already a little past 7 and I need to be asleep early. I have not gotten a good night of sleep in so long, and I can tell that it's having impacts on the way I'm talking, on the way I'm thinking, on the way I'm typing. My brain's just not at full capacity. So I'm gonna wind down, and whatever time I have left, that's how I'm gonna determine what else I can do for the rest of the night. I am probably gonna update you guys on Thursday or Friday. All right, see you guys. It is way too bright outside right now for this. So it is not Thursday, it is in fact Friday. I did say it would be one or the other, so I was technically right. I finished my workday and it's about 3:30 right now. I want to try to tackle as many errands as I can tonight, or today, I guess. I'm thinking that the bulk of this is really only gonna take like 3, maybe 4 hours. Like I should be done for around 6. That's all the time I would think I would have anyways, because like everything that I'm doing requires going somewhere, and I don't know that places are open that late. So my first stop, I'm at the library. I have 5 books, I think, that I need to return. I will actually show them. So if you've been watching my videos, you'll know kind of like my updates on where I'm at with my books. DNF this one, it was just not fun for me, not good at all. Read this one, it absolutely changed my life, was so good. Honestly, hate to give this back, but I don't have a choice. This was the only other one I had for myself, and honestly, it just doesn't feel like the time. I really like Christina Lauren. I did read The True Love Experiment before this one, and I really liked it. But I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one, and like I said, it's just not like the era right now. And then my boyfriend and I got these to read together, but honestly, like with football season happening, hockey season happening, and I mean we were just watching Big Brother and stuff, we haven't had the time to like sit down and read. I mean, this is 400 pages, and we didn't even start this. Like by the time we would have started this, it probably would have been like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and that was already probably a full month after it was rented. So I don't think we're gonna be reading together, at least until like springtime, summertime, somewhere around there, when we do have that extra time from not watching so many shows. So yeah, I'm gonna return all of these. I think I'm gonna look around a little bit, but my plan is really not to get any more for this cycle, because I just picked up 2 from the tiny library, 2 Tessa Bailey books, and I also have Deep End that I physically bought a while ago, and I also want to go get Mate. My mom gave me a Barnes & Noble gift card, so that has $25 on it. I can get like probably 2 books with that. I would think maybe 1, and then I'll just buy a second one with the remaining, because I don't know that one's gonna cover the full 25. So it's looking like 2, and I'm really on the hunt for Mate by Ali Hazelwood. That is the one that I really want to read right now, and I think I want the new Emily Henry book. If they are here, the library, I might just get them, but like I don't know, I can also just buy them. We'll see. Also, I guess I do kind of want Bride. That was my other thought, is that if I'm gonna buy Mate, then I might as well buy Bride too, because I really liked Bride. I don't know, I'm not sure if Bride and Mate are like books I want to own. Does that make sense? Like I really like them, but I don't know if I want them on my shelf. Let me know if you guys understand that feeling. I'm gonna go return these, and we'll head to, actually I think we're gonna head to Plato's Closet first and finally get these damn clothes out of my car. If that goes well, then we'll go to Goodwill. Maybe go to Barnes & Noble after that if I have the energy to, because honestly, first priority is really getting all this shit out of my car. I don't know if you guys can tell how dirty this shit is. I literally cannot see out this window because of how like murky it looks. So I really want to wash my car too. That's another thing I'm planning on doing, but I don't feel like doing it until I get everything out of my car. So maybe going to Plato's Closet next. And I don't know how that works. We're gonna test it out. If it's too complicated, I might just donate all of this shit to Goodwill. I don't know. Let's just go in, make this return, and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. I don't don't know how I ended up with 4 books. I mean, I knew I was getting 2, but somehow we ended up with 4. So first I should say, obviously ended up picking up Mate. I feel like that was pretty obvious that I was gonna do it, and then I did end up getting Bride too, because like really, they look good. They look good together. So like honestly, I'm not mad about it. I feel like I did good. Ended up being $17 of my own money. So not the happiest about that. Like yeah, I probably shouldn't be spending any money, but it was really tempting in there. I probably have not been in a Barnes & Noble. God, the last time I went was over a year ago, and I had absolutely no money then, so I didn't have a choice. I just was happy to be there and to walk around. And before that, I probably hadn't been since I was a teenager. So like I have not gone consistently for a very, very, very long time. I forgot how much I missed it, especially now that I'm really back into reading fully. That was hard. And I love the library, but there's something different about Barnes & Noble. You know, while we're talking about all of this in the context of books still, the library did have Great Big Beautiful Life, and I wanted to pick this up the last time I was there, but it had a 7-day checkout, no renewals, no holds, so I just didn't think I was ready at that time to read it. I just didn't think I was ready to take that on at the time, but this time it wasn't even a 7-day checkout, so now I can take as long as I want. And my last one was really impulsive, and I don't really know why I did this, but I got the Dead Romantics. I was just curious, like that's it. I was just curious. I really like, I don't know how to say her last name, Ashley Poston? I think that's it. Read a couple of her books. I did like them. Or maybe I only read one. Not sure. But I like her writing, so I did just like browse a little bit, and I don't know, I felt compelled. So definitely, honestly, not the happiest about that last one, because I do want to read Mate for sure. That will be my next one. As soon as I go home, I'm gonna start that one. And then I'll probably read Great Big Beautiful Life after that. And I'm still reading Hot for Slayer on my Kindle app. I just, basically any time that I'm at work and I would be on my phone because I'm like waiting for something or like eating, if I would be scrolling on TikTok or whatever, then now I've just been reading on my phone instead. So that's been what I've been reading kind of in my downtime. It's really quick. It's like 90 pages. So I'll finish that one soon. I'll probably finish Mate very quickly, I'm sure. And then yeah, Great Big Beautiful Life. Then I'll probably read Deep End. I do want to finish, I would think, all 3 of those before October ends. That's my goal. And after that, I don't know that I have any physical ones left. Oh, I have the 2 Tessa Bailey ones. I don't think I'm gonna start those anytime soon. I'm not gonna lie. But now coming in here, this made me really want to read Alchemized, which I think would also be good for October. I really almost picked it up. I was really, really close. And then the Let Them Theory is something I've been wanting for a while too. I still want to finish all my Allie Hazelwood books. I still want to finish all of Emily Henry. I have a lot to do. I'm a busy girl. Also, between the library and coming to Barnes & Noble, I did drop my clothes off at Plato's Closet, and it said it was going to be like 2 hours and 45 minutes until I could pick them up originally, but then the girl told me it would be like 45 minutes. I thought it was going to take a lot longer, but I guess it didn't. Also ended up dropping off some stuff at Goodwill, so now my car is empty. It was really quick. Honestly, I don't know why I've been putting this off so much. It literally was a total of like an hour. But I also need to clean my car, as I said earlier. So I think before I go pick up my Plato's Closet stuff, I'm gonna go wash my car, go back to Plato's Closet, pick all that stuff up, then we're gonna go to the grocery store if my phone has any battery left, because she is dying. So we gotta make this fast. Let's speed run it. I am back. Finally, it is 7 o'clock. It's so dark outside, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but my eyes are kind of bloodshot. That only happens when I work ridiculously hard and just like don't stop all day. I told myself I was gonna go until I quite literally couldn't take it anymore and I was completely exhausted, and I'm kind of feeling that now. I'm not saying I'm like 100% done, but I'm done going outside for sure. I got my groceries for the week. I actually don't think I got enough, so I'm kind of mad about that because I'm gonna have to go back. But when I hit the checkout and I realized that I needed maybe a little bit more, I was like, I cannot be bothered to turn around at this point. I'm in the home stretch. So yeah, did not go back, but I'm probably gonna have to go back later this next week. But I am really proud of myself because I have been trying to limit lactose because I don't respond really well to dairy, at least like lots of it. So I have been using the Silk yogurts, and I've also been using Lactaid for my milk, so that's been really helpful. But I also figured out there is dairy-free cottage cheese, or at least minimum. Yeah, I don't know. If it's from Lactaid, it's probably good because Lactaid stuff is really good for me. I'll take it. I think mostly everything else was regular groceries. On Sunday, I'm gonna be doing a high protein tortellini bake, and then on Wednesday, I'm gonna do meatballs. And on my other days, I'm just gonna do salmon and pastaronis like I always do. But tonight, I'm so freaking hungry that I just got some broccoli cheddar soup because it's 7 and I haven't eaten anything really. I also haven't drinking water and I need to pee the whole time, so there's a lot going on. I desperately need to shower and just shut down right now. Literally need nothing more. So I am going to put the rest of these groceries away, probably heat a little bit of this up and eat it, shower, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of my night. Probably edit. I had some other things that I did want to tackle, but look, I did a lot and I'm proud of where I'm at, so I don't think I need to push that much harder tonight, but tomorrow morning I think I'm gonna try to do a few things. So I will catch you guys then. Hello, my friends. Happy Saturday afternoon now. Well, just quite. It is almost noon. Last night, I literally died. Like, I was deceased. After doing everything that I did, I don't know. I just ran out of energy and I fell asleep pretty early, about 9:30. For a weekend, that's kind of crazy. I didn't even get to start reading Mate, which that was what really proved I was too tired to me. Literally, all I did was just stuff that I had to do and then passed out. Woke up this morning, did more stuff I had to do, which was budgeting and finishing up what will be last week's video for you guys. And yeah, it's noon. I need to go to my boyfriend's. I thought I would be a bit more goal-oriented like I was yesterday and just doing a bunch of random things, but honestly, I feel like I did a lot yesterday. I feel like I did enough. And before I went to sleep, I was looking at my to-do list, trying to see if there were other things that maybe have been put off and have been on there for a while, and there are quite a bit, actually. Maybe not quite as long as the donating my clothes to Plato's Closet, but definitely a while. So we will be doing another one of these vlogs, and hopefully sometime soon I can finish up all these tiny things that have just been annoying, and we'll be so back on track. So with that, I'm gonna end this vlog off here. Like I said, I feel like I did enough, and for these next few weeks I really just need to focus on like videos and writing and all of my long-term goals, so I'll be doing that. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to put the little person sprinting emoji and tell me what thing have you been putting off for the longest time that you aim to tackle sometime soon. Don't let it linger any longer. We need to get it done. But otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you're feeling generous, you can even subscribe. I do hope to see you guys all in the next video, but if not, bye bye.